Hey everybody, sorry about the lighting. Not sorry, kind of relaxed right now. I really wanted to share a message with you about me and about my journey and how I got where I am today. It's been a long journey for me to get here. I feel like it's taken longer than it should. But I just wanted to share why I'm on this wavelength and what got me here, as far as seeing the truth in things and seeing so much positive in life when there's so much negative going on. Long story short, for a long time, I was living a life that didn't fulfill any purpose I feel like I'm here for. I feel like I now know my purpose here in life, and before I was just living a life that a lot of people do, where you work hard, you work very hard, you may party really hard, you hang around the wrong people, and before you know it, so much time has passed. I was just young and unaware of a lot. Like, I thought I knew everything about life. I thought I knew so much, and I know so much more than I ever did before. I feel like I'm learning life all over again. And I see things clear. I know what people to be around, what people to distance myself from instantly. And without that knowledge, I wouldn't be fulfilling my purpose at all. I don't know what it was that instantly changed things for me, but I do know a lot of things happened that opened my eyes, as far as losing friends and going down the wrong path a couple of times and learning the hard way. It kind of opens your eyes to what you don't want, and sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it takes a while for you to understand what you're here for, what your purpose is, and for a while, or just in general, people can go through their whole lifetime and pass away and die, right? Without even knowing what their purpose was. I know a lot of people that are from a different generation, work really hard, and that's what they know. They work really hard, but it's not their passion. It's like, you were taught to work hard and provide, and that's it. And I don't see people living out their passion, their purpose. Like, people that may love to do art, or people that may love to be around kids, or just little things. Like, for me, I love to do art, but I also love to connect with people and talk with people and heal. I love to use my hands and massage. I love to make people feel better. I love to talk with people and get through situations with them. And I feel that that's my purpose in life, is to connect with people, right? And when I ask people what their passion is, they can't tell me. They don't know. And then you have to figure out what you like to do as a hobby. And if you don't have a hobby, you need to find one. Because what are you doing? You're working and working, coming home, working the next day, tired, not focused on what your body is telling you, and you wonder why you're so sick all the time, and you wonder why you're so depressed, or you wonder why you do so much for others and you don't get a lot in return. I have begun to focus on my happiness more than I ever have, and what is best for me and what I'm doing in my life that serves me. So, long story short, I went through a lot of mistakes, or a lot of hardships. I made a lot of mistakes. And anyway, it took me all those hard times to get where I'm at now. And I'm thankful for that. I could have still had my eyes closed to what this world has to offer me and what I am here to do. So I don't know if you can hear that. This guy just pulled up playing Michael Jackson. Do you guys get excited listening to Michael Jackson like you just want to dance? I do. Michael Jackson makes me happy. So, long story short, I think another thing that opened my eyes is my dad passed away in 2014, 4th of July, from liver cancer. It just came out of nowhere. He got really sick out of nowhere. He was having all these health problems, and he finally got to go get himself checked out. He had liver cancer, stage 4 terminal. A few months, and he passed away. And I smile when I talk about this because my dad handled it in such a way that he knew it was his time, and he prepared us for that too. It's the hardest thing, and if I think in detail about the night that I rushed to the house and saw him in bed and he was gone, that's what gets me really upset. However, I smile knowing that he left on such a positive note. My dad was such a connected person to this earth that he's the one who really introduced me to appreciating nature and crystals. He's I don't know if you've seen my videos, but I have a necklace. It's like a choker with a really big crystal on it. That was my dad's crystal. So it means a lot to me. It's very special. I really think that opened my eyes to live a better life and to live with purpose. So some things have to happen in order for change to happen as well. And just being around the right people. You know, I am really close to someone who I never thought I would be so close to, and she is like my sister. Shout out to Malaysia, you know who you are, my sis. She introduced me as I began to open my eyes to life itself. As I began to become aware of all the things that are told to us when we're growing up, told to us that this is the way, this is the truth. This is the story. This is what you need to believe. It wasn't until a year or two ago that I started to open my eyes and question a lot of things. Like, okay, I'm told this in school, or I'm told this in church, or I'm told this by loved ones. And I began to ask, how do you know? Why? What if that's not the only story? What if that's not the name? You know, I question everything now, and I've questioned it to the point where it's pushed me out of all those things that I was told into my own reality to find my own way and my own words for things and my own belief system. Feel free to ask me questions in the comments. Feel free to share your ideas with me. I'm not going too deep because this can be a really long video. I just wanted to express to you how I got to where I am now. And I'm the happiest I've ever been. I still have bad days. I still get upset sometimes. I still get down on myself, but I pick myself right back up. And before I didn't know how. Before I didn't know the power that I have now. I know the power I have. I'm able to heal myself, take care of myself, and not rely on things or other people for that. Again, I'm a work in progress, but I've learned my own way. I've learned to question things. I've learned to open my eye and my eyes and my heart like I never have before. So a lot of things have got me to where I am, but just know everything you've gone through in life has got you to where you are. But also just know it's up to you to shape your reality. It's up to you to say what's real or not. Just think about it. Growing up, somebody tells you, this is the way. But they told you that. You didn't figure that out on your own. So, I'm just saying, I've learned to say, what's my truth? What do I go by? What do I feel? Like somebody could tell me a story about history, but I may feel like, in my spirit, I feel something's off, or I feel like there's more to it. or I feel like it's deeper than that, or I feel like it's a different name. That's where I'm at. And I feel the most freedom I've ever had in my own life before. I'm not going by what people tell me the truth is. I'm not going by what people tell me their story is. I'm going by what I experience, what I feel, what my truth is. And I'm hoping that somebody who's watching this, that may be going through the same thing of not sure what life really is questioning everything. When you start to question things, and when you start to feel that everything I was told might be a lie, everything that I've been told, I feel like I can't fully believe, keep questioning. Keep finding your own truth. Keep researching. Keep learning about all different things instead of one thing. Okay? It's time to break out of the box. It's time to meet new people that free your mind and open it. Because we were not born in this world to go by what somebody says is the way, and that's how you have to live your life. That's all I'm saying. I am in control of how I want my life to be. I also do believe, though, spirit leads you into a direction where you need to go. If that makes sense. Call it God. God to me is spirit. God lives in me. God lives in Mother Earth. God is in everything. But I don't have to have a specific name for it. Okay? I feel everything Earth is telling me. I feel everything Spirit is telling me. And I'm more aware of what my body and mind and spirit is telling me. I'm aware of how everything is connected. I'm so sensitive to energy that I know when I'm being told something. I know when I'm being led into a direction. I'm just more aware of myself. I'm more aware of life. And I hope that you start to question everything. I really do. Life is all about finding your truth and living in your truth. Living in your authentic self. Full freedom. You were not born just to live a life somebody told you to live. If that's the case, then you've wasted your time here. You know, I want you to find your purpose. I want you to find why you're here. Think about it. Do you really think you were born to work so hard, slave away at a job, be unhappy, not be truly happy, and just die? Basically live to work and pay bills. We all have to pay bills. Me and my husband, we still have bills always to worry about, but that is not all that I live for. That's reality, but also there's more to life than that to me. My happiness, my discovery of myself comes first. People I surround myself with, that I connect with, take me to a higher level instead of bringing me down. There's so much I want to talk about. There's so many things that I can be passionate about when speaking, but I hope that you go through life questioning why you're here, and I hope that you find your purpose. I'm learning to live in my most authentic self, my authentic truth, my truth. And for people that don't get it or don't like it, you don't have to be around me. And that's the cool thing, is once you start living in your truth and being your true authentic self, you'll see people kind of fall back, fall away. And don't question that. Be thankful for the people that are removed from your life, because they're not meant to be on this wavelength with you. They're not meant to be on this journey with you. Don't try to force things that aren't meant to be. If certain people are taken out of your life, have positive thoughts for them. Have positive thoughts that this is happening for a reason. It might be just for a moment, but it might be forever. Certain people are not meant to be on your journey. Be aware of that. Okay? Bring awareness to every situation that you're in. Think first before you speak. Speak from the heart and not from ego. I just urge you to surround yourself with friends, with family, anybody you love, I urge you to find people that motivate you to want more for yourself and to learn new things and to question everything. And it's such a beautiful thing when you do that, I promise you. It really is okay to question everything you've been told. In school, growing up, you are your own individual. Just remember that. I love you guys very much, and I wish for everybody that they live in their truth, and people that are meant to be around you and meant to be connected with you and meant to love you will just be automatically attracted to you. There's some people that come in your life and you have no control. You don't know where they came from. You didn't know that you were going to connect with them on the level that you do. I'm shouting out to all the new people that I've connected with on the same wavelength that motivate me to keep doing what I'm doing, to want more for myself. Shout out to a new friend of mine who's becoming a really good friend of mine, Amber. You guys can check her out at her page here on YouTube is Divine Chakras, Chakras, Divine Chakras. I'll leave a link to her page in my description, so look out for that. Follow her, subscribe. She is on a roll. Her eyes have opened to such a dramatic extent that it's like this new life of hers, this new awareness is taking over, and everything is becoming magnetic to her. Everything, it's so awesome to see that as soon as she got motivation to do the things her spirit has been telling her to do, as soon as she started doing those things and following her truth, she's met people she's never thought she'd meet before. That elevate her to the higher consciousness of her life, and she is bringing awareness to others. She is spreading love and awareness to others, and we're meaning Amber, my sis Malaysia, everybody that I've come in contact with as of recent, we're all connecting, we're all supporting one another. It's all about support. And especially lately, I've felt so much energy from the divine feminine. When I say that, I mean I've met so many women that I've been able to connect with that we are going to do so many things together. We're supporting one another, we're uplifting one another, we're healing one another, and I'm telling you, as women, we need to do that more. That female goddess energy is such a powerful thing. And I'm just so thankful for everything. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, and I meditate on the development of my life all the time. When I make mistakes, I sit there, I correct them, and I change, and I'm becoming a better person. I'm not going to say much more because I could go on for hours. I really can. But I just wanted to bring up this stone again. Chrysocolla. So this is one of the copper mineral stones. Sorry if you can't see it too well. It's mainly turquoise, okay? And this is a really high feminine energy stone. This is a really good stone for communication. I said that before. Anything blue connects to the throat chakra. The contact you have with stones to your skin, you instantly feel that energy. So Chrysocolla, I have become so into lately. I had this in my pocket all day, and this is all about female energy. This is all about females doing their healing work, and you feel that goddess energy. This is a nurturing, loving, healing stone. So as you hold this, you will feel that divine feminine goddess energy. I know I did. I know I felt super confident holding this today. And it's not that you hold a stone and instantly you change as a person, but you hold that stone and you feel the vibration from it. What I mean by that is I touch it and I'm aware that it's in my pocket. I'm also aware of the properties and the energies this gives off. So it's a reminder to myself to take that on, to feel that energy, to vibrate higher with the properties that it's giving off. So it's more of an awareness of what it does and practicing and working with it. Once you get in tune with the healing properties of these stones, you will take on that energy too. Just the same as you take on energy from, let's say somebody you're in a relationship with, they have a bad energy, you transfer that on to one another. Somebody, I believe people that cook that are in a negative mindset, they're angry, they're mad, and they're cooking, that food is going to make you feel some type of way as well. If you don't believe that, you'll get there. And I hope you do. You have to be aware of everything you come in contact with. And also, you have to be aware of the energy you give off. I'm working on that. I'm all about healing and loving energy, and that's why this stone is very important as of late. It could be tomorrow I'm drawn to another stone. It's whatever my body needs that day, that minute, that second. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to know more about me, about what I've talked about, leave a comment and say hello to my tiger's eye too. This is my mala necklace. I told you it's infused with frankincense oil and the lava bead. And I figured I'd show you the shirt too. This is my shirt I love. So, Black history should not be a mystery. That's another thing that I'm saying about questioning everything. I was never taught in school the truth and history behind how this country got started. And there wasn't much taught about the truth in the history and where everything started from. I found that out on my own and from people that had this knowledge and are teaching me still. So you have to be around people that are almost like mentors to you, that teach you, that guide you. And it doesn't mean they're better than you. It means that they're giving you new information that you learn from and you're teaching others as well. It's a cycle, and you want to keep that cycle going with positive enlightenment, upliftment, support. And that's it. I love you guys. Be aware. Question everything. Find your truth. Live in your truth. And take care of yourself. Put yourself first. Nobody else is going to. I don't care. I'm married, and I know for a fact if I'm not happy, my husband can't make me happy. As much as he will. As much as he will do. You have to be happy with yourself first, or you will never be happy with anything anybody does for you. Be grateful, be thankful, love one another, and that will come back in return. That law of attraction will come back to you. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you soon.